This game is rated S for super fucking sexy. Tales from the Podcast, the fucking video game. Have you ever wanted to stop someone from making another shitty horror movie? Then get ready because now you can. In Tales from the Podcast, the fucking video game, you control JB, Ron, and Jeff as they embark on a quest through Grungetown to do just that. Along the way, you'll encounter drunken hobos, annoying boy bands, and even a zombie girl or two. It's a retro-style RPG full of action, foul language, and enough horror references to make even the most hardcore horror fan explode from excitement. Collect Pogs, level up your team, and equip the best gear to kick major ass, but also look really fucking cool doing it. Tales from the Podcast, the fucking video game. Make sure to get your copy today. Obtain access to the in-game cheatbot for only $5. I mean, it's worth it just to find out what the access code is alone. Warning. This game has been known to cause extreme sexual arousal, spontaneous dance fights, a strong attraction to zombie girls, and drunken hobo rage.
Hope you felt that fear, Jeff.
I did.
How
Deep
good
down.
did it feel?
It felt good. Felt it in my pants.
Felt it in your pants? They get tighter?
Right. They're always tight.
Oh, man. So how you doing this week, buddy?
My audience.
Yeah, you just cut out.
about-
I mean, keep talking. Let's see. Uh-oh. Nope, can't hear a damn thing. You're muted. Yeah. Well, while you're trying to figure that out real quick, Wikipedia says, "Feel the fear, bitches." Which, yeah, definitely. And I feel the buffering last night is what I felt. Is it the Netflix buffering that you're talking about there, Wikipedia? Not sure. Tell you right now, if it is, that whole fight was fucking bullshit. Fucking cocksuckers at Netflix. I canceled mine. Not even gonna lie to you. I got rid of it.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. That's something we haven't talked about yet, Jeff. Did you watch everything last night?
I did. I watched most of the undercard. I came in about halfway through the first fight. I think it was
That
the
was a
first
good fight. That was actually a pretty good fight. I give him that.
I think that was Barrios and Ramos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. I was surprised at it coming out as a draw, but it made sense because there was really, I don't know.
It was a pretty close fight.
Yeah. Now the women's fight, that was fucking.
That was bullshit.
4 headbutts and you get 1 point deduction, and yet you
I
retain
don't
the
know.
undisputed title. How the
I don't know, dude. I don't know how the fuck they got away with the headbutts. I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay. So real quick, I want to address why I'm in my car. There's renovations going on at the house, and they had to shut off the power.
There you guys go.
I didn't technically get kicked out of the house. I kind of kicked myself out. So
fair. So what did you think of the main event, though?
Oh my god, I've never seen something that screams somebody just got a huge payday more than that fight. If you want to even call it a fight.
No. I mean, when you're going fucking, everything changed for that fight. Fucking lower fucking minutes per round. Fucking only 8 fucking rounds. 14-ounce gloves. Go fuck yourself. That was fucking straight fucking stupid.
And one of the guys before the fight called it. He goes, every fight Jake Paul has fought has been strategically done to make him look better. This, again, is the same thing.
Right. I mean, at this point,
they put the rules in his favor.
I mean, at this point, I feel like I'm watching somebody with a little bit of a brain just basically make his own bum fights and start fighting old people. Like, the only thing Jake Paul's not doing is paying these motherfuckers to pull their own teeth.
It's coming.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm waiting for the update for him to offer Mike Tyson like $50 million so that he can go and pull his teeth out live on air.
Yeah, it was like the first 2 rounds
pathetic.
Kind of looked like they were kind of feeling each other out. And then from the third round on, the last 10, 20 seconds, they just stood there looking at each other.
That was bullshit.
And honestly, at the end of that fight, when Jake Paul put his hands down and bowed to Mike Tyson, if I was Tyson, I would have unloaded on him right there. Just put everything I had into one uppercut and put him in the hospital.
No, I disagree with that part of it. I mean, he should have took fucking part of his ear. I wanted to see fucking Tyson pull an Army Hammer.
I was hoping something fucked up would happen, and
I mean, at this point, the next thing I want to see is Jake Paul versus a loader, and I want to see Jake Paul just get killed. I'm tired of seeing that dude's face.
I'm tired of him. I'm tired of his brother. They can both just fuck off and disappear forever, and whatever that means, I don't care.
I don't care for either of them. I don't know why they're popular, why they're famous. I don't understand it.
Because stupid people need stupider people to look up to.
And this is why we shouldn't get rid of abortions, and we should increase the age limit to 18.
Yeah. Agree.
Just supporting 18-year-olds. Like, yeah, you didn't turn out the way I wanted. You're done now.
Wait.
I fucking hate it so much. Oh.
I mostly knew this fight was going to be a setup, right? Just a publicity stunt to help Netflix get eyes on their live streaming sports, which, newsflash, they fucking suck at it. But there was a part of me that wanted to see Jake Paul do something so stupid that would make Mike Tyson revert back to that old version. And I'm pretty sure they paid him and said, you can't really hit Jake Paul. We're going to pay you enough to where you just stand there and move around the ring, throw a few punches, and don't really do anything.
I wasn't thrilled with it. Not even gonna fucking lie, dude. All right, stupid. All right, yeah, I get that, but it's his own promotion company that did the whole thing. So, what his payout goes to his own company. I mean, I get that he's playing the system, fucking making money, doing all that shit. But the dude's still a retarded piece of shit, and I'd rather see him fucking get his face smashed in.
Yep.
That's simple. I mean, some people like the dude. I don't know those people personally. Me, I'm just.
Yeah, go ahead.
You
Sorry.
know, I just wish you get hit by a car. Let's film that. Jake Paul versus F-150.
And if he survives that, you go Jake Paul versus.
Let's give him an 80 million payout for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And I agree with that. It needs to be a real fucking fight.
Yeah.
If it was a real fucking fight, let's not fucking just have him fucking fighting somebody who's over twice his fucking age, not going by fucking legitimate rules, not increasing the fucking glove size so your fucking punches don't hurt. Let me see a real fucking fight.
A real fight with a fighter around the same age or in their prime right now. Not people who have retired, are past their prime, who are just looking to get a payday, or bare knuckle fighters who are subbing in for someone else you're supposed to fight.
Right.
I don't know, man. It's just, oh yeah, I agree. I didn't see anything out of Jake Paul that impressed me as a boxer. And people were talking him up like he's really trained and this and that. I'm like, you know what he did? He paid a bunch of real boxing trainers to be his fucking yes men. Yeah. Their checks cleared, so they're going to say whatever he wants them to say. Yeah, you're the best fighter ever. It's amazing how well you transitioned into being a fighter. Fuck that shit.
It's a fucking joke to me. It really is. I don't know. I'm losing more, and the fact that they were like, legitimately going to make this an official boxing match after 4 rounds made me just lose a lot of respect for boxing in general. The fact that they allowed that fucking bullshit to fly.
So. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why I stopped watch boxing, and this is one of them. The sheer just bullshit behind it.
It's just, yeah, it's, well,
I mean, at least when I watch pro wrestling, I know it's scripted, but at least there's excitement and drama and tension and all sorts of, and it's entertaining. This was fucking boring. And the fact that they kept cutting to the crowd and celebrities were looking for like a way out, and there was no crowd reaction, they were booing and just going silent. Come on.
Nobody wanted to see that motherfucker win. Nobody. Yeah, they both. I mean, who gives a fuck? Tyson's not gonna fight again. I mean, whatever we can do to keep Paul away from anything is good with me. Let's see. Look at it this way here in the U.S. We haven't talked about boxing in a long time. Yes and no. That's the problem. We're getting people to talk about it, but it's not real boxing. Is the problem? Yeah. It's like trying to get people into the UFC by making them watch WWE. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Nothing against people who like their wrestling or whatever, but it's just not the same. You know what I mean? It's not. It's basically like, all right, we're gonna get more people and get eyes on baseball. Let's all start televising T-ball games. That's basically what happened.
Actually, I know some people who would probably prefer to watch T-ball over regular baseball.
I mean, and those people just don't. And those people just don't like foreigners. Is all that's about.
Oh my God. That's probably true. That's probably true. But yeah,
Oh man.
I feel like, okay, even though this was orchestrated by Jake Paul and he did get the boxers on the other card a possibly bigger payday than what they would have got fighting any other time.
Yeah. See,
What
that's
he's doing
my whole
is
thing. The
kind of
undercards were great though.
he's kind of shitting on what they've worked for their entire lives or a good portion of their lives. Training hard, doing lots of fights. Maybe not so much Taylor, who relies on a headbutt to win her fights, but
That was still insane to me. I didn't realize that was part of the rules, and I was watching the fight, and I'm like, "Holy fuck, dude! Holy fuck!"
oh, okay, headbutts are cool now. Okay. I mean, even with her eye split open, Serrano won that fight. I don't care what anyone says, but
Right. What I'd like to see personally is I'd like to see a legit boxing fight with fucking Paul and Alvarez. Have you seen Alvarez's fucking record, dude? That
I
motherfucker, 61-2-2. Who? Like,
I don't keep up with a lot of boxing anymore. I lost interest so many years ago because it just became such. I don't know.
I mean, there's not many sports I keep up with, but I like watching people get their face hit.
It's like I used to like UFC, but I used to like it when they take like some small, like multiple martial artist guy, like extremely well versed in martial arts, like been training since he came out of the womb, basically,
Right.
and put him against like a 400-pound bare knuckle brawler. That's the UFC I remember watching, and then it was like, oh, there's weight classes, and they can't fight above that. I'm like,
Right.
Ultimate Fighting, not it's weight classes. It's if Ultimate Fighting to me is putting two different types together and going, let's see what happens. It'd be like putting a bear into a pit with a chihuahua and going, let's see who wins.
Right. Maybe that's what we really need. We need Paul versus Bear and just have him fight a real bear. And I want it to be
I'd
a
actually
polar
pay
bear.
money I would pay money to see that.
Right. Benji says, Mexican Cartel posts lots of videos. You like people getting their face hit. I mean, yeah, I'm sure those are great too. Now, why can't the cartel just get their hands on Jake?
That would be nice.
That's all I want. Oh man, fucking man, that fight pissed me off, dude. I was at work watching it, and I was so fucking irritated the entire time watching those fight. Like, I don't know. It's one of the very few times where I watched the entire fucking thing, dude. I was first off mad that it fucking didn't go on the right times and everything that they were saying. That kind of irritated me to begin with.
I get that.
But I mean, every undercard fight for that entire fucking thing was fucking better than the main event.
Oh,
every fucking one of them.
I was actually into the undercard fights. That's the funny.
They were good, but
yeah, I was watching purely for the spectacle of the main event, and I found myself getting into these other two fights, and that's the first time in a long time I've been excited in any way about boxing.
Right. I will say though, Netflix should not be the future of it. I want to see. I mean, we need HBO to stick up, fucking just kick it up back the way it used to be. Fucking do the fights the right way, sanctioned rules, keep everything legit. You
What I
know,
find so funny about Netflix jumping in here is I've watched a couple of their live comedy specials. They had buffering issues. So if you can't pull off a live comedy special, what makes you think a live sporting event is a good thing to jump into? One,
was it like
two,
I didn't have any buffering issues, so I don't
stopping so many times that I had to back out of the feed and jump back in multiple times. The main event didn't have any issues, but the undercard had issues, and leading the promo stuff leading to the main event and the introductions, it paused. It's
Really.
froze several times.
There was almost an hour of promo shit before that last fight.
But
That pissed me off. Oh,
they're
fucking
supposed to be
bullshit.
coming into NFL games, and WWE Raw is going there in 2025 in January. So I'm like, if you can't do this, if you can't get this shit together for a boxing event, you're supposed to do weekly wrestling television. And if this is the kind of shit you're going to present, people are going to be pissed and they're going to be canceling subscriptions.
Oh yeah, yeah. And let's see here. All right, all right. See, I get where you're coming from, and he says that HBO is not in as many houses as Netflix. I'm not sure you're right about that one.
Maybe
'Cause-
HBO is the cable service, but Max is probably
yeah.
going to.
Well, Max has their live stuff too, but here's the thing. I mean, Max isn't just with Max anymore. Like me personally, my Max subscription is not just HBO, it's Disney, Hulu, HBO.
Yeah.
So I'm getting, I get all three of them for $30. So I mean, I pay the same as fucking Netflix and get three better services.
Yeah. I don't even
What
pay
does
for
Netflix really give you that's worth the fuck anymore?
Well,
How many times can you watch the Great British Bake Off?
I'm excited the new Kai is out. So
I mean, there's that, but I mean, the first few seasons of that were so much better than what it's becoming.
true, but I'm invested at this point, and I want to see what
I
happens.
get that. I get that. But so much of that's just I don't know crap. And I mean, like like what they did to The Witcher is fucking bullshit too.
A big issue I have with Netflix is they went from being the big dog in the streaming game because they were one of the first ones to start, but they never tried to keep up. They got stagnant thinking, well, everyone will just stay with us because we're Netflix. We were in this at the beginning. But when other companies jump in and they're doing it better from the jump and they're getting better content, they're creating their own original content that's better, you need to step up your game. And this whole thing with, well, we're not making as much money. Well, yeah, because when people aren't satisfied with something, they're going to stop paying you for it.
All right.
And I don't pay for HBO. I don't pay for Max. I've grandfathered in with my AT&T cell phone plan or internet plan. So
Right. I mean, I just when Disney came up with the Disney Hulu HBO for $29.99, I mean, they kind of killed the market there. Really, I mean, it's hard to take any other service over that. I mean, Hulu alone has quite a bit of pretty good shit on it. I mean, I'd argue Hulu is better than Netflix by itself, but then you add all the Disney Plus's content as well as Max. I mean, there's Marvel and DC both. I mean, like that alone's quite a fucking bit. Let's see here. We know this person, don't we? I almost want to say that maybe the goal is for main eventers to get their payday as well as boost boxing interest, so that becomes more relevant. But they wouldn't do that to determine. I mean, yeah. I mean, they really fucked that one up, in my opinion. I wasn't happy with it. I really wasn't.
The thing is, it got eyes on Netflix. It probably got subscribers in for people who just wanted to see the fight, and they may stick around.
I mean, I think that's kind of the goal. Is I think they were hoping that people were going to just like order it and then forget they ordered it.
Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot of people who ordered it just for that and are pissed and are going to cancel it. But I have a feeling there's also a lot of people who subscribed maybe ahead of time and are gonna forget, and it's gonna roll for months and months up to a year and be like, oh, I still have Netflix.
I canceled it.
Yeah,
I did. I'm done with them. I just don't see the point in it anymore. I mean, anything they put out or whatever. I mean, this is from me, guys. Illegally download everything you can from Netflix. Fuck them. Fucking Netflix.
I get that.
Bastards.
I get that.
Oh my god. I don't know. That was irritating. Anyways, I got a comic book. And you can pick it up at talesfromthepodcast.com. And we got a video game.
We do.
We do. It's sexy.
It's a fun video game. It's the perfect gift for the holidays.
It is. It is. I heard you could play it and jerk off at the same time.
Well, Grandma. You fucking kidding me?
That fucking went weird. That went really weird.
My phone decided to connect to the car because I turned the light on.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. But then the car's only going to be on for so long, and then it's going to cut out again. So.
Well, we'll have that. Anyways, we watched an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark this week.
We did.
And a fun one. I mean, let's just go ahead and throw it out there right now. This right here is an 8.9 out of 10 on IMDb. I kept yelling at the TV.
I can attest she 100% did. She 100% did, and I was laughing my ass off. Her commentary was better than what they were doing on the live stream. I'll tell you that.
The commentary was shitty. I already forgot who fucking did it, but I was not very thrilled with that either.
I like Mauro Ranallo because he was a wrestling commentator for a while. He does his research. I don't know why Roy Jones Jr. was there, but apparently Rosie Perez is like a well-respected boxing analyst, and I had no idea. So, okay. I don't know. I think it was just like, we need to get who we can to do this. It almost feels like a last-minute production.
Yeah.
Like, even though the stage was huge and all that, but... Audio issues a lot. I mean, how many times did I try to talk on a microphone and it just wouldn't work?
Your audio issues are better.
Yeah, I figured it out for the most part.
Right. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this episode a little bit. So, this episode was directed by David Winning. We've talked about David Winning a little bit before. He did the few episodes like Van Helsing, the TV show. He did the Turbo Power Rangers movie, 10 episodes of this, some Stargate Atlantis. I mean, the guy's, I don't know, directed like 80-something fucking things. The dude's been around. He's, nothing new with him. I mean, he's a well-established director.
Yeah.
As far as the writers, obviously DJ McHale always has his part in every episode, but we have David Preston joining in on this one to do a little bit of writing as well. He really hasn't written too many great things. Yeah, I mean, there were some TV series and movies, like, I don't know. It's really fucking weird, some of the stuff that this dude's written. It kind of just, I don't know. It's odd. So we got things like Space Hunter, Scanners 3, but then when you go and start to really dig into him, you realize that he did Tales from the Never-Ending Story, The Gift of Name, Never-Ending Story, the TV series, Tales of the Never-Ending Story, The Beginning. Like, the dude did like 5 or 6 different Tales from the Never-Ending Stories.
Jeez. Like, why are they milking that for more shit? Why is that a thing?
I'm not sure why it's a thing. I really can't think of anything where like why they needed to do that. Maybe I don't know. I really can't think of anything. Maybe the kid who played Atreyu was fucking just needed money.
Holy shit.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
All right, well, to get into this episode 2 with some of these people, we got Fab Filippo is Johnny. What a fucking name. Fab Filippo. He's done a few things. It's just kind of surprising. He was on the TV series Save Me.
I think
I don't know that one. I mean, he did a lot of shit, but I mean, nothing that I watched.
Mhm.
I mean, like, I don't know a lot of the stuff to begin with. I
Right.
mean, I'm assuming it's a bunch of Canadian shit, but
Quite possibly. Quite
I
possibly.
mean, a lot of the things I don't know what they are. He did a few episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was in Poltergeist: The Legacy, which, I mean, we've had to mention that one quite a few times. It does not look like he was in Nightman, which is unfortunate. So he's probably a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, that's the end of the episode. Good night, everybody.
Right. That's how we're gonna start doing all the actors and actresses from now on. Were you in Nightman?
No?
If yes, we'll sit there and talk more about you.
If not,
um,
fuck it.
right. We got Andrea Nemeth as Erica in this episode. Um, she was in more stuff. Um, she was in the Odyssey, the TV series, which I personally enjoyed. She was also in Scary Movie. Scary Movie was her last role.
Oh, wait a
Uh,
minute. Okay, I know who she was in Scary Movie. I think.
yeah, she was in your favorite TV show from the late '90s, The New Addams Family.
Oh God, no,
She
no.
was also in The Never Ending Story 3.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why is this the episode where the never-ending story keeps coming up? Jesus.
Well, first off, we should actually be happy that we have people who know how to act in this episode.
That's
Because
very
we had a
true.
lot of pretty rough actors throughout this series.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
This.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say this one had really good actors in it, so it helps a lot when they can actually act.
No, I agree. I agree. We also have Shayna Vaughn as Donna in this episode. I really thought she would have done a lot more than she did, but I mean, she wasn't horrible. This actually was her last acting credit before she died.
Whoa! What?
No, I made that up. She's still alive.
See, I
Gotcha.
can't fact check this because I'm on a fucking phone.
I know. That's what makes it fun. She was in Ren 1010 K9 Cop, Blown Away, Forever Night, and The Cutaway. That's it.
Okay, Forever
Hey.
Night. I mean,
I
close
mean,
to Nightman, but not quite.
no, she doesn't have a picture on IMDb either. Um,
Mm.
we also have Barbara Jones playing Johnny and Erica's mom. We don't get to see her too much in this, but she's actually acted more than a lot of these other people's. She was she actually did do some work with the original Scanners, which is always cool to actually see, somebody in some of the original shit. She was also
Yeah.
in Scanners 2. Reborn. Let's see, what else did she do? Crazy Moon, never heard of that. There's a lot of shit I never heard of. Yeah, a lot of TV movies. The Haunting of Lisa. That sounds horrible. Um, we also have Felicia Schulman as the waitress for this. Um, surprisingly, in a ton of shit. She also
Really?
played she was also a waitress in Reacher. She did 18 episodes of Interstellar Ella. I don't know that at all, honestly. The Amityville Curse, The Wall, let's see, Alice in Borderland, The Office Games, Ghosts, I remember the show Ghosts. That wasn't bad. She did a couple episodes of Arthur, which is kind of normal for this show. Sons of God. It seems like might have gotten into some religious things. She's probably really good friends with Kevin Sorbo.
Odd.
Assassin's Creed voiceover work. Carney. Far Cry, Rainbow Six. Tons of shit, but just shit. Sabrina the animated series. I forgot that was a thing.
So did I. So did I, to be
Oh
honest.
my god. She was in the new Addams Family as well.
Jeez.
Does not look like she did Nightman though. So that means time to move on. We also have Michael Perron, and he played the manager of the bowling alley. He is one of those people where you don't know the name, but he's in just a ton of shit.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. He was in Gothica, Battlefield Earth, Lost Junction. Let's see what else does this motherfucker do. Timescape, The Wall, the TV series. Oh, sorry. Let's see what else do we got here. A lot of video game shit. A lot of video game stuff. Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed. Seems like he did every Assassin's Creed. Frogs in the West, Master Key, Reverse Angel. Yeah, Black Swarm, the ripoff, Pure, Forbidden Secrets. That was sexy. Let's see. Wrong Number. 2001 A Space Travesty. Revenge. Whoa, you are super. Yeah. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, P.T. Barnum. Your sound is insane. He's in Laserhawk. Oh, that's better. Scanners 3. Yeah, but this guy's been in a ton of shit. Yes, it was, David. Yes, it was. I can hear you, Jeff. You sound better. You okay?
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out, right?
Yeah, we'll see. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Do we want to describe this episode the easy way or the complicated way?
I think we go the easy way because then, well, I mean,
it's you go both ways, you get to the same ending.
Yeah.
So I say let's just do it the easy way.
Let's do it the easy way.
All right. Have you seen The Sixth Sense?
I have seen The Sixth Sense.
So you saw the predecessor of that, which M. Night Shyamalan completely ripped off because he's a piece of shit filmmaker.
Yeah, he's a hack. He watched this episode and just memorized it to be able to make his own movie later on.
Yeah, it's that fucking close.
Yeah, so much of it, like the main characters sitting down in chairs or talking to people and they're acting like they're ignoring him or just brushing him off. Very similar to what you see with Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense. I mean, it's exactly the same.
Right. And I see where David's coming from on this one right here with Carnival of Souls. Carnival of Souls is still significantly different than that, which that might be one of the oldest movies I own is my copy of Carnival of Souls. I do love that movie quite a bit, but
It's
like
so fucking weird, but it's so good.
it is. It is. But this right here is just quite literally just a straight up Sixth Sense ripoff with better actors.
Yeah.
You know, which is kind of sad to think that too, but it's true. It's just true. I really hope that the people who have watched it and really think about it really stop trying to help M. Night Shyamalan have a career. He doesn't deserve one.
And
I mean,
there's a few things he's done that I'm like, okay, yeah, I like that. But then you watch something like Old or Lady in the Water, or let's just say it, The Fuck Happening. Nothing happens.
The Happening pissed me off so fucking much.
Nothing fucking happens in that movie.
I'm trying to think of like the M. Night movies that I liked. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna look, Jeff. We're gonna just take a little bit of a peek here, and to his 20 things that he has directed. All right, Praying with Anger.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, Wide Awake. I didn't care for it.
Never saw it.
All right, The Sixth Sense.
I do like The Sixth Sense. Seeing this episode, I can see exactly where the ideas were coming from. I mean, it is a trope, but it just feels so like this was definitely in his head when he made that movie.
Sixth Sense was 1999. This episode was 94.
5 years.
5 years.
So
Just
even if
out there.
working on writing that movie before, this definitely could have been an influence on that for sure.
Right. This right here is one of those things where I actually really enjoyed this episode quite a bit. And I've seen this episode way before I saw The Sixth Sense. But I was watching this show when it came out.
Yeah.
To me, like Sixth Sense has always kind of felt like a ripoff. Let's see, we got Unbreakable. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not a fan of that series.
I like Unbreakable. It's fine. I think Split is a better movie, and that's solely because of James McAvoy's performance as someone with multiple personalities, because he's very good at switching it up.
Right. See, I'm married, so I already know what a good performance of that is.
I mean,
No.
we're both married, so.
Fair enough.
I'm saying I know what that is, but we are both married. Not that would be weird.
It would. Signs, which I think might be one of his better ones. I did enjoy Signs.
I initially didn't like Signs on a first watch, but then going back,
I agree with that. I liked it more the more I've seen it.
Because the first time, the thing that bugged me was the whole swing away, swing. I was like, what the fuck? And now I'm like, no, I get it. The more I watch them, I'm like, okay, I totally understand.
Right. Let's see. We got The Village. I did not care for The Village.
Did not care for it the first time I watched it. Went back and watched it a second time, and it's fine.
Right. Then we got Lady in the Water.
That was a fucking piece of garbage.
I wish it would have just been M. Night Shyamalan in the water with bricks tied to his legs. Then we got The Happening.
Nothing happened.
Then we got The Last Airbender.
Didn't see it.
It was trash. Then we got After Earth.
Refused to watch it.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about the episode of Wayward Pines he directed. Let's see. We got The Visit.
I did like The Visit. I did not realize it was his movie when I first went to watch it.
I didn't like it.
I think I like it more because that one kid gets his face shoved in dirty diapers, and it's hilarious.
I didn't think it was a great movie.
I also like the aspect of the mom trying to reconnect with her parents and just sending her kids to see them. but not checking to see if it's actually her parents. So it's these fucking crazy people that escaped from a hospital. It's like, that's the, like, towards the end, she's like, oh, that's not what they look like. Why weren't you there physically dropping them off? Oh, because I went to go get some dick on a cruise.
As you do.
But
So continuing on, then we got Split.
I did like Split. I really like Split. I've watched it multiple times. But like I said, McAvoy's performance is what elevates that. Anyone else in that role, I think it would have been garbage.
Right. We also have Glass.
Have not seen it yet.
I didn't care. Like I said, I didn't care for anything like that. Old. I did not like Old.
Didn't like Old.
Knock at the Cabin.
No.
And I haven't seen his latest movie, Trap.
I haven't seen it either. The only thing good about Knock at the Cabin was the fact that Dave Bautista shows you he's a very good actor. That's it. Other than that, there's nothing.
I don't know if I can stand behind Dave Bautista.
I'll say this, out of him, The Rock, and John Cena, he's the only one that seems to give a fuck about actually acting and not just being himself in every movie.
I get that. Like, I don't know. We also have to talk about the fact that in Knock at the Cabin, he's not the best actor in that, because you also got Rupert Grint.
True.
You know,
Grint is
from Thunderpants.
Yeah.
The most amazing movie ever made. I just want to make sure you know that.
I mean, he's only known for Thunderpants. I don't know what else he could be known for.
You're right. There's nothing else he could be known for.
Nothing at all. And my light went out again.
I can't think of anything that he's ever done that was worth the fuck other than Thunderpants.
Nothing at all.
Yeah. All right. So, oh my God. So, let's see here. You guys ever scared? There's something. Says one around. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I remember those. God damn. Well, I grew up in the time when those were pretty popular too. Because there's also classic tales of being dead all along. And no surprise there. I think that during the first half of this, I said we had to assist for nobody else. Yeah, that's kind of the point that they get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I have no interest in it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of M. Night to begin with. But that's just me. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a few things of his I like, but it's not having to do with his direction or writing or anything like that. It's purely the performances that people are giving.
Right.
Like something like Old had promise with the concept, but then it's like you just dropped the ball completely the entire time.
I don't know. Old was one of those where it's just like, I remember seeing the previews for it and I was excited, and then I saw the movie and I wasn't thrilled in the least bit. But maybe it's just me.
No, I was the same way. I was like, oh, this seems interesting. A beach where people are aging? What the hell could be going on? And then it's just, bleh.
Yeah.
It just shit the bed.
I mean, the biggest giveaway that we should have realized everything was like when I looked at M. Night Shyamalan's career, the one thing that was not there was Nightman. So clearly he wasn't worth a fuck.
Yeah, they didn't want him for Nightman because they knew already.
Right. But then again, yeah.
Only the best worked on Nightman.
Clearly. Oh. You know what's really bad too? That something we never talk about.
What's that?
M. Night Shyamalan was also a writer. Did a lot of writing, and one
Yeah.
of the things that he wrote but did not direct is also a movie that I really hate. Stuart Little.
Stuart Little. I knew it.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
I mean, not even Michael J. Fox could save that movie.
No, and Michael J. Fox is an amazing actor. I'd like to see him do like remakes of some of his other stuff. I want to see like a Frighteners Part 2. No, it like explains him crashing into stuff as much as he did in the first one.
Oh my god. Good night, everybody.
Oh, that was good. You know it. Oh. But no, I mean, I do like Michael J. Fox. I mean, I guess getting down into this episode though, I'd personally give it like a 9.5. It was a good story. It had good acting. I mean, there's nothing to complain about other than the ripoffs that took off afterwards.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm right. I'm with you on that one. It's a solid episode. It's the perfect story to tell around a campfire, which made sense why it's in Are You Afraid of the Dark? This is the type of story you could see a group of kids telling at these campouts or at a summer camp or whatever, sitting around the fire telling stories.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
it also kind of reminded me of the Tale of the Prom Queen with the ghost. Not so much, because with that one, it was the ghost looking for help. This one is the sister helping her dead brother realize you're dead, move on. But it's that same thing of a ghost needing to be helped to get where they need to be in the end. Like that unfinished business needs to be resolved so they can move on. Which is another episode I really liked. So apparently I like the ghost stories when they're done well. And Are You Afraid?
Yeah. Not like the frozen ghost. I'm cold. Little fucking pussy ghost. Oh, bitch. Exactly. He could have been fine. Pull out that ghost coat. Jesus. And then I don't know how ghosts can be cold anyway. Oh man. But I mean, I don't really have too much else to really say about this episode. Like, I will say if you were trying to get somebody into Are You Afraid of the Dark, this is a good starting point.
This really is, because this shows you the highs that this show can achieve.
Right. I mean, it is a really all fully rounded, just great episode. There's really not anything bad I can say about it. I mean, even the things that you think wouldn't be great with, just having so many child actors and everything. I mean, like, they just nailed this on every fucking aspect.
Yeah.
I mean,
the whole scene where he goes to the diner to meet Donna at midnight.
The bowling alley.
Yeah, at the bowling alley.
Yeah.
The little cafe.
They fucking nailed that even. I mean, it's...
The fact there's people there and he's just confused and they bring him his favorite meal of pie a la mode and Coke or whatever. He's like, that's my favorite. How'd you know? They're like, we know. We always know.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Then when I first saw this, I was thinking, oh, this is like a cursed object, possessed ring. The dead girl's spirit is tied to the ring somehow, and she's looking for an answer. Okay. And then it goes, nope, he was dead the whole time. I was like, oh, I really wasn't expecting that.
Right.
But watching the same beats from The Sixth Sense.
Oh, dude, yeah. I will say, too, the production value on this episode was significantly higher than what we normally get. He's in his car. Leanne kicked him out. He's living there now. He's a car person, and not like a
Am I
mechanic,
coming
but
through that low?
lower than normal.
How about now if I hold the phone a little closer?
Can you get closer to your mouth?
Like this? Like that? You want this right here?
Yeah.
Over here?
The rest of the show like that.
I'll just be like this. Hey, you can look at the ceiling of my car.
It's better now.
So I'll hold it closer. Maybe that'll be a little better and I'll project more.
You're fine.
Sean, if I deep throat it, we're gonna get kicked off of Twitch.
True.
There we go. There you go, Sean. I hope you got your rocks off.
Reflexes. That's gonna cost you $3.
Only 3?
Only 3. I mean, we can't go too high anymore.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, we need repeat business. Oh my.
Also,
but no, I mean, all around great episode. I can't think of anything really bad about it. The production value was great. The cemetery, I mean, even though semi unrealistic having the walk paths go over top of graves,
it still
like
looks
not the stones. I mean, they did a good job. It looked great. I mean, it's one of the few times when you see a graveyard in this show where you're like, huh, they could have really filmed that at a real graveyard. Like, it didn't look really fake as much as some of these other ones did. Like with the Tale of Old Man Corcoran and how bad did that kind of look compared to this. It's like, yeah. Now I will say next week we have the Tale of the Quicksilver, which is another favorite for people. And this one and that one will be starring what the fuck's your face? Tatiana Ali.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Little Fresh Prince of Bel-Air coming in.
Yeah. And the Young and the Restless. I mean that she's done a lot of acting.
And a very short singing career.
Does she sing?
Yeah. I remember her music video premiered after one of the episodes or during one of the episodes of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Huh.
It was like blink and you miss it kind of thing.
Dude, she did 6 years and 147 episodes having to work with that piece of shit Will Smith. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody could do that.
I don't either. I really don't either. More importantly, though, that we also have Stuart Stone in that episode too, from Donnie Darko.
Wait, who was he in Donnie Darko?
Ronald. I mean, we got things that we remember shit by. Me personally, I remember him from Donnie Darko.
God, I don't remember him. I don't even know who that was in Donnie Darko. Go back and look now.
Yeah. Kind of surprised. When was the last time you watched Donnie Darko? Hello?
You there?
Yeah.
Because I had to fix the light again, so I had to. The car keeps connecting automatically. So.
Gotcha. No, I said, when was the last time you watched Donnie Darko?
Probably a couple years ago.
I
try not to watch it too frequently.
I just looked up that a little bit more on that Tatiana Ali. She was in one of the greatest movies ever made, dude. And I can't hear a damn thing with your car. It's pulsating. It's fucking weird as fuck.
microphone?
Whoa, you sound better now.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Well, there we go. I turned off my Bluetooth because I should have done that in the beginning. And now my
that
thumb is covered.
probably could have helped it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I didn't think about it until just now. God damn it.
I mean, it happens. But no, she
Ugh.
was in one of the greatest movies ever made. Came out the year I was born, and has the most famous Australian actor in the world in it. You want to guess? I know you can't look it up right now because you're on your phone. Most famous Australian actor.
Yahoo Serious?
No,
Oh, he might be one.
there's only one possible choice for this.
So is this Crocodile Dundee?
2.
2. Okay.
You're right. Right. See, even you know. See, I mean, I'm pretty sure Australia looks at fucking Paul Hogan as a national treasure.
If they don't, they are seriously.
Don't say Paul Hogan. She's heard me go on rants about how important Paul Hogan is about, to Australia.
I mean, he taught us what a knife is.
He taught me what it meant to be Australian. Like, everything I've ever learned about Australia has come from Paul Hogan. He's a waste. You want to ask her where she lives?
I would assume Australia.
Yes.
But I mean, he showed us about cool Australian fashion with that. Why does my camera keep fucking flipping?
Because you got your phone on rotate mode. Yeah, take rotate mode out. I don't know if that even.
I'm not even moving it. That's the thing. It just randomly goes, "Oh, you turned your phone." I'm like, no, I didn't.
Best thing he ever did was paint the Sydney Harbor Bridge. You guys are lucky he was a painter. I mean, there's so many things that guy's done that has been just amazing for the world, and I don't think most people realize how lucky we all are to have a man like Paul Hogan.
God, I can't think of it. Wasn't there a movie where he was like a criminal, but he was an angel or something?
Yeah, Almost an Angel, one of the greatest movies ever made. Oh my god.
I can't think of the name, but I remember seeing it.
Oh, dude, that was a great movie. I remember the first time I watched that. I was older than I should have been, but then again, I was 2 when that came out. I think I was probably about 14 or 15 when I first saw that movie, and dude, that sucked me in. That was such a great movie. Like, I don't know how. Let's see if I can find it. It only has a 5.6 on IMDb. I thought it would have been a lot higher than that. But dude, he's still in a lot of. I mean, his last role was in 2020. He's only done 14 things, but they were 14 amazing things. Oh, dude, we always forget too. He was in Flipper.
Oh, that's right. Holy shit. With a very young Jessica Alba.
Dude, I don't know how. I don't know how we got so lucky as a world to have somebody like Paul Hogan grace us with his presence.
I don't know why Paul Hogan didn't get more Crocodile Dundee movies to make it like the Australian Ernest.
I mean, he basically is beloved by all Australians. I mean, well, we got Crocodile Dundee 1, 2, Los Angeles, and then we got the very excellent Mr. Dundee. So, I mean, technically, Tourism Australia, Dundee, the son of a legend, returns home. That was a video. Technically, we have 5 different appearances of Crocodile Dundee. So, I mean, I'm not mad about any of those. Why can't we get another? We need to start a petition. I'm surprised Australia in general hasn't just forced him into making all movies. Like every movie that comes out of Australia should really be a Crocodile Dundee version of it. Like, what was the last Australian movie you saw?
Oh God. I'm sure there is one, but I'm drawing a blank.
I'm looking them up. I'm trying to see. Mad Max. Oh yeah, imagine that. Oh, Paul Hogan in Mad Max as Crocodile Dundee.
We need some more. We need some Crocodile Dundee crossover.
Oh yeah, dude. Let's see what else we got, and I'll show you. The Water Divine. Never heard of that. Red Dog True Blue. I've never heard of some of these things. Rabbit Proof Fence. The Rover. Little Fish. Is that like a sequel to Big Fish that just wasn't as good? Yeah, I don't know any of these things really.
Yeah, I don't.
Can't
think off the top of my head.
I'm like trying to find anything that's I can really think of that was an Australian movie, and I'm not really. A lot of these, I mean, don't know a lot of these. Oh, Crocodile Dundee, I know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Crocodile Dundee 2.
Like, why isn't Crocodile Dundee in the Nick Fury role? Why isn't he the one recruiting the Avengers?
I'm surprised he hasn't. You know, I was really thinking about it, and I think Crocodile Dundee might be the only person in the world that has a chance at beating Chuck Norris.
I think you're right.
I'm pretty sure.
Actually, I would have preferred if Crocodile Dundee v Superman.
Oh my god. You know how great that would have been? Oh, Wolf Creek. Imagine how great Wolf Creek could have been if Crocodile Dundee was there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. There's still a lot of movies. There's a lot of movies that were made in Australia. All right, here you go. Happy Feet.
Which is directed by the same guy who did Mad Max, isn't it?
I think so. And I think he even is noted in there talking about how he tried to get Paul Hogan for it. 2006, the first Australian film to win an Oscar. Let's see what else we got here. Blackwater, never saw. Australia with Nicole Kidman and Hugh Jackman. Oh,
yeah, heard of that, but
that would have been better with Paul Hogan.
Paul Hogan in the Nicole Kidman role.
And the Hugh Jackman role.
Just Paul Hogan in every role.
Every role. Who was it that did that before? Like who was the big one for doing that shit? Is it Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Again, do that with Paul Hogan in all the roles. And he doesn't voice or put on a phony voice or anything like that. Just be Paul Hogan.
Oh. All right, you know what? I take it back. Other than Crocodile Dundee, I think Daybreakers might be the next best Australian movie. Which imagine, all right, we would keep Ethan Hawke, Sam Neill, and Willem Dafoe, but then add in Paul Hogan.
I didn't realize Daybreakers was an Australian movie.
I didn't either. That was a great movie.
I love that movie.
Me too.
I love the idea of like Willem Dafoe curing his vampirism was a car accident through a fucking windshield. It's like, what the fuck?
There are some really, really stupid movies in here. All right. Dingoes and Dubstep in the Red Center. Think about that.
That sounds like a children's show.
Yeah, it does. Oh, the Babadook. Oh, that was so bad. I didn't like that.
I have to give that one another watch because the first time I watched it, the fucking kid annoyed the shit out of me.
Yeah, me too. Let's see, Wormwood. It's an Australia one. Blinky Bill, the movie.
I just want to see Dingoes and Dubstep as a kid's show. Like, God, once he's told for playing it, dubstep.
Australia 2? There's a number 2?
Is it subtitled Electric Boogaloo?
I wish.
Or
No,
more appropriately, Kangaroo Boogaloo?
no, it's not. I wonder what happened in part 2 of Australia. Oh,
Is the movie Kangaroo Jack an Australian movie, or was that a
I
bastard?
don't think so.
I've never seen it, but I remember the stupid ass fucking TV spots for it.
Yeah. Yeah. The Wish Mystery. There's a lot of really.
Wishmaster.
Huh?
Paul Hogan should have been in the Wishmaster.
Oh God, yes. I agree. I definitely agree with that. I don't know, like most of these movies, dude. The Portable Door, Limbo, Run Rabbit Run, The New Boy, The Appleton Ladies Potato Race. That is a movie made in Australia. Think about that for a minute. Oh my God.
It's probably some fucking coming of age drama too.
A Savage Christmas. The Moogai. 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 Force of Nature. The Dry 2.
Okay.
How dry is it? The Sloth Lane.
What the fuck?
How to Make Gravy. They made a whole movie called How to Make Gravy.
I know how to make gravy.
I do too. Is it? We should make a video for Australians on how to make gravy, so they don't have to watch that movie. Because I bet that movie is that movie has to be at least an hour and a half long to be a feature film. I can make them a 4-minute video and save you guys so much time.
I can do you even better. I can go the shortcut gravy route and do a 2-minute video.
Yeah, I have watched Wolf Creek, and I'm pretty sure Jeff has too.
I think I have, but I don't remember anything about it. I think it was in the early 2000s when I was watching so much stuff, and there's things that I forget that I've watched.
Australian backwoods shooter kills him. I know how to make. It's probably because you watched How to Make Gravy. The 2024 hit Australian movie when all of Australia learned how to make gravy in 1 year. How is that a movie?
How to Make Gravy. Actually, just a teen sex comedy.
Right. Yes, Paul Hogan should have been in Debbie Does Dallas. Oh my God. Some of this is so bad though. So bad.
Oh, I'd have to run down the list and see at some point because, man, apparently Daybreakers is the one Australian movie I've watched and fucking love.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I was at too. I mean, I don't know most of this other stuff.
I mean, hell, I introduced Leanne to it, and we did an episode of Skewered Universe on Daybreakers because
Daybreakers is great, yeah. Moulin Rouge.
Are they saying that's Australian just because of Nicole Kidman?
Maybe. That movie sucked dick, though.
I've seen Moulin Rouge. This is not my thing.
Rabbit Proof Fence, Australian Rules. They're saying The Master of Disguise was an Australian movie.
Okay, if they're just going with Australian productions, maybe that's true. But
maybe. I don't know. It's hard for me to believe that Dana Carvey would go to Australia to make a movie.
I mean, does anybody really want to own the fact that they were behind The Master of Disguise?
No.
I watched it once. I was like, why?
Her dad taught her how to make gravy. I like the idea of everybody learning how to make gravy in Australia just this year from that movie. Like, you guys have gone your entire lives all the way until now. No gravy. Just very, very dry Thanksgiving dinners. Oh, I guess you guys don't do Thanksgiving.
People wondering where's the gravy for the potatoes? We don't know how to make gravy here. I wish would release something to help us.
I wish there was some kind of animal broth substance that we could use so our meat wasn't so dry. I'm so tired of dipping it in water.
Dry potatoes. Australia. To this year. How to make gravy in cinemas. Like, what the?
You can see it in IMAX. Oh my god. I I think we might have to make a fake commercial for that. How to make gravy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find the trailer and recut audio for
I
it.
am already on top of trying to find the trailer. I just
What's so funny is her comment here says, "I'm gonna hurt you, JB," and that technically works for both of us since my initials are also JB.
fair. It is. It is.
So both of us are gonna. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. I forgot. Wait a minute.
I have a weird feeling that I'm gonna look up this trailer and it's gonna have nothing to do with gravy. I almost feel like I'm gonna be disappointed in this.
Can I get it to
All
work?
right, let's see here. 1 month ago. This is like a brand new.
I got that to work.
It's based on the Paul Kelly song "How to Make Gravy." Comes a brand new film streaming December 1st. It's not even out yet on Binge. 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 I don't know what that is.
BINGE binge.
But it's Australian, so it's Binge or I don't
Binge.
know.
We'll sit
Hold on.
around with flosses, grab some shrimp off the balmy, and watch that How to Make Gravy binge.
It's weird how they always do their shrimp that way.
They don't know. Oh God.
All right, guys, we are all gonna figure this out. Hold on.
He's telling everyone you'll be home for his birthday. Will you?
I'll be out of here by July.
With good behavior?
That's that spot. Don't sit there.
You gonna fight back? Stand up for yourself.
Why is Uncle Dan after these?
He's just helping out your mum, mate.
Please! Is Santa real?
Santa? What do you think?
It's easy to get sucked into a lot of useless shit in here. But at some point, you realize you'd rather have a life.
Hard times, the good things are coming now.
Still there? He's still there.
Hard times, the good things are coming.
Stamp it. Suck.
You don't exist in the void, Joe. I'm doing this time too. We're all doing this time right alongside you.
There's a whole world outside these walls!
It's a family secret.
This is gravy.
So Santa teaches them how to make gravy in prison?
Fuck.
That sounds so stupid.
I have no idea what the fuck was going on in that trailer.
I don't know. I'm starting to think Australian people probably shouldn't make movies unless it's Crocodile Dundee now. You guys don't have a very good track record.
I mean, that was like prison and then family stuff. I don't know what's going on. Was that one chick like bent over crying on the counter because she didn't know how to make gravy? The only way is to go to
It's the
prison.
only thing that makes sense.
I'm utterly confused.
Won't be watching that. Well, you claim to know how to make gravy already. I think you can skip that one if you do. Curious, how long have you known how to make gravy, and why haven't you taught the rest of Australia? Jesus fucking Christ. Think about this, though. That's based off a song there. Somebody in Australia decided to write. No, I shouldn't look up the song. Should I, though?
Oh, God. Oh, no. You're going to do what you want anyway, so you might as well. I obviously phone, so.
Oh, my God.
What'd you find out?
Okay. Well, there's a couple of things. First off, okay. The song originally came out 15 years ago. Then there's also an acoustic version that he did live. The official music video is from 4 years ago. And then they did a 2021 version of the song. I'm going to go with the official music video because I feel like that's probably the best way to go. And I am not going to guarantee that we are going to listen to the entire song. Because I'll tell you right now, there's a good chance it's going to suck. Not sure most things about Australian music, but I don't have a lot of faith in gravy songs from Australia.
What if it was just a fucking speed metal song?
Maybe. Let's see here. Minna, I think she said that Paul Kelly was her favorite artist. So she probably already knows the song. All right. She does know it, and it's amazing.
Hello, Dan. It's Joe here. I hope you're keeping well. It's the 21st of December. Now they're ringing the last bell. If I get good behavior, I'll be out of here by July. Won't you kiss my kids on Christmas Day? Please don't let them.
I'm not contributing to Christmas music this early.
No.
And that song sounds like they sucked. Why do they make music in Australia?
I have no idea. And I just realized I was covering my camera.
It's all right. I don't blame you. I don't think there's anything good music-wise that's come from there.
I know a lot of Australian artists.
Huh?
I don't know a lot of Australian musical artists, so I have no idea.
I mean, I can think of three. Three that are good and none that are bad, but I don't know the bad ones, if there are. But you gotta think, there's the dude from NXS, Angus Young, and Flea.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Here we go. There's a list. Angus Young, Flea. Olivia Newton-John is Australian.
Oh yeah, she's dead.
Michael Hutchence. That's the guy's name from NXS.
Okay, yes. I didn't realize he was Australian.
Kylie Minogue.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Didn't she die?
No.
I thought she was dead.
No, she's still around.
Why?
I don't know. A healthy lifestyle. Deal with.
I don't think she's had a song since like the late 90s, hasn't she?
I think she released some music not that long ago.
Iggy Azalea. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I've never listened to her music, but yeah. One of those that like, oh, everybody knew who she was, and then nobody remembers now.
Keith Urban.
Married to Nicole Kidman.
Interesting. Natalie Imbruglia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She only had one song too. These are like the most famous. Like, she was a one-hit wonder. Tina Arena. I love that name. I don't care how bad she is. I love that name. Tina Arena. It fucking rhymes. It's good.
All you have to do is rhyme your name.
Right? I like that. Don't know anything she's done. Tones and I have no idea who Tones and I are.
Nope.
Helen Reddy.
I've heard.
idea.
Yeah, it's like way back.
Saya.
Yeah, I think it's actually Sia, but don't quote me on that.
I don't know any of that either.
I've heard stuff in passing because Leanne has it in a playlist that she'll play in the car.
Oh. Daniel Johns. Lead singer for Silverchair. I've heard of Silverchair.
I've heard of Silverchair, but I had no clue.
Right. Nick Cave.
Oh, he's Australian.
Guess so.
I had no idea.
Interesting. Kevin Parker. Vance Joy. Tommy Emmanuel. Courtney Barnett. No fucking clue who the majority of those people are.
Yeah, no idea. Oh my god. This has been interesting.
Hold on, let's see. You should look up their crazy. Huh?
Huh? What?
I'm assuming that's like the Australians' #1 hit song.
It is quite possible. It is quite possible that is their #1 song. Hang on. I'm not leaving. I'm just adjusting something.
That's a very, very old song. Mike Brady.
I got tired of holding my fucking phone, so I put it on the mount. It's a low angle, but
Let's see. You'll laugh. Midnight Oil. That wasn't on the list. John Farnham. I wonder if he knows how to fucking make gravy.
well, he will after December 1st.
I don't know. I don't got a lot of faith right now.
I mean, you would have thought the trailer would have leaned more into the instructional part of how to make gravy. Just
I don't see it.
we're gonna learn.
I don't see that song at all. But I do see underneath a lot of it, Robbie Williams is in there. And is he Australian? He might be another cool Australian. Didn't he have a song that was pretty famous?
God, I didn't realize he was Australian too. Jesus.
Is he? I don't know if he is.
Learning a lot this evening.
Let's see. Is he Australian? He's doing an Australia concert. Maybe.
Got some overhead lighting. That'll work.
No. Jeez. That's a lot of fucking Australia stuff for a day.
Yeah. How?
For Paul Hogan. Paul Hogan opened up this fucking wormhole.
So we're gonna
And it's
blame
weird.
Paul, that we want to praise.
No, I'm not gonna blame Paul Hogan. He's a great guy. But
Blame the crocodile hunter.
man. All right. Well, anyways, we talked about our episode and more about Paul Hogan than we've ever talked about Paul Hogan before.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever brought up Paul Hogan before.
No, but I mean, it seems like we have passion for Paul Hogan as much as we do Nightman.
Seems that way.
Well, do you have anything new going on with Skewered Universe?
We're hoping to get out some episodes for Nick Cage November. We're going to be trying to record soon. The renovation's going on. It's like hit or miss whenever any of that shit can happen. So,
right.
If they got to do electrical work, they got to cut out the power. So, I mean, I could record it on my phone, but then I can't edit the way I want to. So, but we do have an episode out there, a Halloween special. So go check that out. You can head over to skeweredhead.com, get the links for that, or just head over to Podbean and search Skewered Universe Podcast. I almost forgot the name of my own fucking show.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
I will tell you, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever decide that you would like to have me on, I'd be willing to do Long Gene Silver.
I might have to do this as a fucking one-off just to get you off my ass about it.
I want you and Leanne and me to sit here in StreamYard and watch it together.
Oh.
That's
not for an evening at all.
I want to make this the most uncomfortable thing anybody's had to watch together in a long time.
God.
What do you guys think? The audience members, should we have a watch party of Long Gene Silver and I invite a few people on? Who wants to watch Long Gene Silver with me? That's such a weird thing to do. Oh, I love the idea of fucking making things super uncomfortable for people, though. Not sure anything's gonna beat that.
Sean, Trekopedia, come on, guys.
Trekopedia probably wouldn't do it. We'd have to set up socks first. Oh fuck. Well, that's all I really got for this episode, buddy. What about you? You got anything else?
Yeah, I got nothing else. Buy our video game.
Yeah, buy our shit. Comic book. Check out the Skewerhead website. You
guys know where to find the links. Come on.
Yeah, for real, just don't be a bitch. Buy the video game. I mean, remember, I've heard that if you don't buy the video game, you might be a cunt.
It's true.
Yeah.
It is
so
true.
Watch yourself on that one. But with that being said, I think it's about time to feel the fear. What do you think, Jeff?
I want to feel it.
How hard do you want to feel it?
I want to feel it so hard I can't walk for a week.